marketing, modern marketing types, and we have discussed on what is pricing, advertising, and various strategies inside marketing, and how well we can take a product towards the hands of the customers, and what are the main strategies, techniques, all those things we have discussed so far. So finally, we are ending up with consumer rights. So consumer rights is nothing but the rights. What are the rights? What are the freedom that the consumer has towards his purchases or towards the services that a consumer is receiving. So that is what a consumer rights is all about. This speaks about the core rights and freedoms of a consumer on buying a product or services. For the money they are giving, how much they are potential enough, and how much rights they are having to defend of the product or to take the services of the product or to know about the product. All those comes under consumer rights. So to start with, who is the consumer? According to you, who is the consumer? The person who consumes, uses the product, anything else? The end user. End users? Okay, the entire business depends on the person is consumer. Anything else? So consumers are the backbone of the market. So as you people said, a market is fully dependent on a consumer, and as I said in before classes, the biggest success of a market is turning your customers into your consumers. So customers are the one who purchases your product, but they won't use your product, or for one time they will purchase your product. But consumers are the person who regularly purchases or utilizes your product. So a success of business is turning the customers into your consumers. So those kind of consumers are backbone of your organization or market. Without the consumer, the market cannot run. So rights. What is rights? What is rights? Rights can be explained as a freedom, or rights can be explained as their responsibility or freedom or anything else they can get. So that are our rights. So rights are free to prevent the customers from their unfair market practices, or protecting them from being not aware of any products, or making them aware of the products. So all these things are rights. So in short, rights are free to protect them from unfair trade practices or misleading. We have discussed on a case study, right? So what we have discussed in the case study, misleading advertisement have been given because of that lady have been affected from a health issue. So to prevent them from all these things, rights is free. So rights that is framed for the consumer system, Consumer Protection Act 2019. So as per Consumer Protection Act 2019, a consumer has variety of rights towards them. So we will be discussing what are those rights. In that particular rights, what are the freedom or eligibility that a consumer has. We will be discussing on this here. So first right of a consumer is the rights to safety. Rights to safety in the sense a consumer have a right to utilize or right to purchase a safe and secure products. So for that, under the Act of Consumer Protection Act, any product or any service is before going to the hands of the customers, those product or service will be going under a testing process. So after the testing products, once the product is been assured that the product is quality, safe and secure, then what the product will be going to the hands of the consumer. So for this we have discussed on what are the topics that we have discussed. How will the quality of the product will be tested? Very good. Through